Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Business Accelerator Show. I'm your host, Pierre Miller. In this episode, we'll talk about a key element to your growth path, a highly profitable value ladder. Have you ever bought a product or a service from a provider in the past for a small amount, and then you really liked the product and you bought something else from them, a higher price product? Eventually, you ended up spending lots of money with that same supplier, and that's what a value ladder is. You've moved up their value ladder over time as they provided value to you and as you build more trust in their brand. So what is a value ladder? It is the ascending order of the products or the services that you offer to your clients. It starts with your low upfront or even free lead magnets, which we talked about in the last episode, and then it builds up gradually in terms of price point. It ascends up like a ladder until you get to your higher price solutions where you really make lots of money in terms of your premium solutions. So why is a value ladder so important? Your clients typically start the relationship with us in a more hesitant manner. They're not sure in the beginning. So they're typically only willing to spend a small amount of money with a potential business or a provider. So they buy the lower priced upfront products. Then they get to know the business. They see what they offer. They trust the brand a little bit more. They see that the quality is there. And then they're willing to try the next products up the value ladder, which solves their problem at a deeper and a higher level at those price points. And eventually it goes on until they buy the premium products of those business. It's for this reason that some people pay $50,000 per year to join master classes, where it's really a series of meetings together with high-end business people, like-minded business people, but it's literally $50,000 per year to be a part of this mastermind. Now, why do they pay that type of money to be in a mastermind like that? They didn't necessarily pay that upfront on day one when they got to know this group. It's really building trust over time, where they were served, they received value at higher and higher levels until they're really willing to pay that money because they know they're receiving value, and the value they will get from it exceeds the price point that they are paying. Now, we often see that the value ladders of businesses are lacking in the front end of the ladder and the back end or the higher end of that ladder. So there's typically a few steps in the middle where the business focus on, but they don't have the lowest steps to get new business through the door and those higher steps where they really make good money. So the importance of those front end lower steps of the value ladder, that's some things we talked about in the last episode as well, when we talked about lead magnets. That's so important to have that low price products to get customers to buy that first product or service from you, to start building that relationship with you and start the journey with you. And then on the higher end of the scale, in terms of premium products and adding more premium products to your solution, there will always be a small amount of your current customers who already bought your current highest priced product or service, but they are still willing to go up another step and buy something at a higher price point, something even more expensive, if you are able to service them at a higher level and bring more value to them at that level. But often businesses don't create that super premium solution because they think no one's going to buy it. But even the 5% of your current customers who buy that product, that is real profit. That's real money that you make at that level. So let's make it practical with an example. Let's say we're a chiropractor in a chiropractor business, and let's say we offer body alignments, body realignment. So that's sort of that middle step type of product. And let's say we really focus on that most of the time. We don't have really other type of solutions that we offer. Okay, so if we're this chiropractor, what can we do? If we first focus on the lowest steps in our value ladder, our lower price or our front end offers, let's talk about a lead magnet first. We can add a lead magnet, for example, 10 easy home tips to get better posture and to remove back pain. Okay, so it's a PDF that we generate. It's a lead magnet. We talked about that in the previous episode. Easy home tips to get better posture and to remove back pain. So our ideal type of client who would eventually want to have a body realignment, he might be interested in that. He might grab that lead magnet, give us their email address, and we can start building that relationship with them and get more cold leads, through the door. Then what would be the next step after that first lead magnet? We can do something like a massage. You know, most chiropractors focus on more deeper type of problems and injuries and body realignments, but putting something in like a free massage is just something enjoyable, something that customers would like to grab. It's really just that next step. It's not very expensive, something they can enjoy and really start building the relationship with you, so that when they need your higher end solutions, your body realignments, they are ready and they really get a good feel for your business. The next step in our value ladder, we can then do our body realignments as we did in the past. That was sort of our mid-tier solution. And then what we can do is we can add a premium solution. Let's say we call it a holistic body health solution. And for that premium solution, we throw everything, you know, in the kitchen sink. We throw in a certain number of adjustments. We do nutrition advice. We do massages. We put a home exercise program, videos in there, whatever we can put together that makes logic sense. It's not just about throwing things in there. It's whatever you can do to serve your client at a higher level in terms of what they really need. The options are endless. The key for you is to start with low offers to get them through the door, and then to ascend them up your value ladder over time to the point where you've really given them everything that you can and you've served them at the highest level that you can. By doing this, the other spin-off is that you really increase your client lifetime value. We talked about this concept in a previous episode. Your client lifetime value is the amount of profit that you make from the average client over the average lifespan of those clients. The higher your client lifetime value gets, the more of these solutions that you can add, the more they buy from you, the higher this value, the more you can actually pay to acquire that client in the first case. There's a saying that the business who can pay the most to acquire the same customer wins this game. And why is that? Because then you can outbid your competitor. Because your client lifetime value is more than theirs, you can pay more to get that client. You can outbid them when it comes to the different marketing platforms. You can win that customer. He becomes your customer, not the customer of your competitor, and you will make the profit from that customer over time. So I want to encourage you, even if you've been in business for a long time, to go and write out your current value ladder and see how you can really flesh it out and add more steps to your ladder. Maybe add some front-end offers, free lead magnets, low-cost solutions where you can get more prospects through the door, all the way up to a very premium product. See if you can add a even more premium product to your current solutions. Once that's in place, you can go out and create those solutions if you don't have them yet. All right, I hope you're feeling excited to go and flesh out your value ladder, to implement those solutions and see the increase in profit with more customers coming through the door from your lower end solutions, and then nurturing them all the way up your value ladder into your premium solutions. Okay, if you want to ensure that you get free access to this entire series of ours, plus more tips, tools, and tricks, be sure to join our free Facebook group called Get More Customers. We will also put a link in the description or the show notes where you can join that group. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like or the love button, depending on which platform you are using. This will really help us to share the message and get it out to as many entrepreneurs as possible. We would also love to hear from you. We don't want this to be a one-way communication, so we would love to hear from you. So please reply to us. What business are you in? This is also a great opportunity for you to showcase your business to our audience. Then we have a great and exciting offer for you. If you share this episode on your social media platforms with your audience, we want to say thank you, and we will send you a free pre-built lead magnet sales funnel, which you can just plug and play into ClickFunnels, and it will really help you to generate more leads. The value of this funnel is $1,000. All you have to do is simply share this episode on your social media channels with a comment that you really liked it, you would really recommend it to people. Take a screenshot and email it to us at support@allegiance.online, and we will gladly send that funnel to you. All right, in the next episode, we will talk about an exciting and an ethical way in which you can see which products or services are currently selling in the market, and it's called offer hacking. See you there.